Hello, it's Ethna Green Living here, and I am here today to just kind of talk to you a little bit about my review for Oak Meadow 1 and to answer the question that I have gotten, did I quit? And it's a good question, and I am happy to be able to talk to you about it. So first of all, I love Oak Meadow, and if you're looking for a water curriculum, I say this is a great one. So I give it a thumbs up. I will caution you and say that if you work from home, or if you work full-time, or if you have multiple kids or a really busy life like me, it may not be the best fit. It is best to be used, I feel, with fewer kids that you can devote all day with, because really it's not a curriculum, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. It's a way of thinking and doing things, and even more than that, it's a slow one. It's a very slow-paced curriculum, I would say, and so it's not for everybody, is what I'm gonna say. With that being said, no, I did not leave. In fact, I still use it, but I'm still using what I didn't finish from last year because, wait for it, I didn't finish last year. I know that you guys cannot believe a homeschooler did not finish their curriculum from the previous year, but real talk, I just did not finish all of it. And so we are finishing up this year what we didn't finish last year, in addition to our spine, which is classical conversation. So attending the Live Ed Water Off conference that I attended in California was life-changing. I was so excited to use my water off style curriculum, and I just didn't know that life was gonna flip on me a little bit. I've worked from home, and so my work has kind of had its ins and outs, and just adjusting to that and doing 3 separate curriculums really was a little bit harder than I could imagine. And so I think you can see where I'm going with this. It was beyond difficult, and I felt very overwhelmed because I did work full-time as well. So hindsight, I think what I could have done to work it out was just do the 2 curriculums. I've seen people do where they have a 1st grade and a 3rd grade, they teach 2nd grade. They have a 4th grader and a 6th grader, they teach 5th grade. So I've seen it done that way. I think that maybe I would have tried something like that, or I think that something else that I could have done was maybe do Monday, Tuesday with this child, Wednesday, Thursday with this child, Friday with the next child. I'm not 100% sure about that, but what I am 100% sure about is that the biggest issue was simply one thing, and that was me. I like to go by the books. I like to go by the lesson plans. So in some subjects we were weeks ahead, and then in other subjects I felt like we were behind. And for me, that's extremely hard because the way the book is set up, they give you each subject by the week, and so skipping ahead or skipping behind was really frustrating and overwhelming to me. So I don't like that type of curriculum. So I realized I need more of just a blueprint that I can adjust as needed. And so I wanted to try Live Ed this year because of that. Once I was done with Oak Meadow, because from what I've seen from Hannah's videos over at Pepper and Pine, it seems more like what I am looking for. They give you a blueprint, and then I can add my own unit studies as I can, as I see fit, as I want to, and I can just really beef it up. But I heard through the grapevine that someone special and dear to me is coming out with her own curriculum. So I decided to hold off on getting the next set of Oak Meadow, or even trying Live Ed, to wait and see what my friend is going to come out with, because I want to try and use that. And I am super excited about that. So bringing us current, again, I never completed the Oak Meadow from last year, so I'm just still using that this year. My son has less than about 10 science lessons to go, and it's so amazing that the units that we are using line up perfectly with classical conversations, and that is what we are using as our spine this year. And I decided that I wanted to use it as my spine because that's kind of what we started with, and I really love that it's a one schoolhouse approach. I love that I can sit and chat and teach all the children at one time, and I don't have to be, you know, going from this to this and this and this and just kind of being all over the place. So I know with that curriculum alone is a solid foundation. I know that all I have to do is math and English. And then what I do is I take, I go into the Oak Meadow book and we just continue on the lessons that we didn't finish or that we didn't get to, particularly the ones that mentioned. I think what I'll do, because this little one got up and came in here and I can't be mobile right now, is I'll come back and I'll show you how classical conversations and Charlotte Mason and Waldorf and all of these things can actually merge and work together if you want it and if that is something that you desire. Because what I would like to show you is how the two units worked very well together, and just give you a little bit more information about that. But for again, all of you guys who are wondering about my Oak Meadow journey, and am I still with Waldorf, am I not, am I doing something else? The answer is yes, I like it. Yes, I recommend it. Yes, I'm still using it. And yes, I'm still using everything else that I've tried in the past. I think I started out Montessori, and then I moved a little more Charlotte Mason, and then I moved a little classical conversations, which is a little bit different. And then I went to Waldorf, and now I'm back just doing it all. And the reason that I'm doing it all is because I have 5 children again, and they each have different learning styles and personalities, and I find that with each of them something really works well with them. And one thing that works well with everybody is just reading together, and so we do a lot of reading together over drinks and over particularly tea, over baked goodies, over all these things. We do really well with the reading. So that is the Charlotte Mason, you know, nature study part of who we are. And then also, and I want to say some of this for another video, but and then with the Waldorf, it's a way of life. It's just a way of cultivating learning. It's a way of touching the children's hearts. It's a way of being mindful of them, and it's so much. I definitely am going to make another video. I promise I'll be back. I am definitely being sure to be more on top of my videos, but I just want to say to you guys to be encouraged. You know, we all have different seasons in our homeschool years. This is my 6th grade. No, excuse me. This is my 7th year homeschooling. My oldest is in 6th grade this year, and it has looked different throughout my homeschool. But I just want you to know that even when you don't get to finish a curriculum, it's okay. Even when things don't work and you have to switch, that's okay too. I want you to be encouraged knowing that whatever you're doing, and if you're giving your best, that's what matters. Nothing else matters. Just give your best. Do what you can. Tomorrow's another day. Like, don't feel pressure to finish. Don't feel pressure to rush your children. Just breathe and relax and just take it easy, and it will come to them. It will come to you. I just want to give you guys lots of love and just encourage you just to keep on giving your best and trying your best and being your best. And until next time, blessings.